as you know, in the last few days, very strange things happening here in Melbourne, in Victorian government, where Daniel Andrews supposedly slipped over and broke 2 ribs, and now he's got a cracked vertebrae. The story keeps changing every day, whether it was at his home or on the Mornington Peninsula or at Lindsay Fox's mansion resort. And now I'm hearing that we'll never see Daniel Andrews again. I don't think we've been told the truth. Not sure what's going on, but something very, very, very strange is going on. And amazingly, Greg Hunt, same time in hospital with some sort of infection. Don't know what's going on there, but got to check this one out. This is another one. Victoria's Police Minister Lisa Neville snapped on the grog on Queensland holiday 3 weeks after she went off sick. And people know my opinion of Lisa Neville. I actually got a 30-day suspension on Facebook, calling her see you next Tuesday. It's a horrid, horrid piece of garbage. I don't want to say too much about it. But here is a snapshot of this vile creature, and that's what I'll call her. Vile creature. Have a look. The glass of, I assume it's wine, white wine. We've got the bottle in the ice thing here. Looks like she's knocking them down real good. But wait till you read this out. Neville on Queensland escaped during sick leave. Exclusive. Victoria's Police Minister Lisa Neville was snapped in Port Douglas 3 weeks after she took leave as the head of the hotel quarantine program due to ill health. Ill health. It gets better. She was snapped in Port Douglas as she recuperated from a chronic health condition. Less than 3 weeks after she temporarily stepped aside as the head of Victoria's suspended hotel quarantine program, Miss Neville was seen at Zik restaurant in the northern Queensland resort town. Neville is travelling with fellow MP and good friend Harriet Shing, who is understood to be providing moral support. There's probably more going on there, but anyway. She was discharged from hospital last week after a fortnight stay. She was in hospital for a fortnight and has been ordered off work until May. As of now, it's the 13th of March, to avoid serious complications in her battle with Crohn's disease. Wait till we get into this. Is it Crohn's or Crohn's disease? Whatever. Doctors had warned that without a period of leave, Neville faced the prospect of major bowel surgery and risked long-term consequences, including to the quality and length of her life. The decision to escape interstate, God, there's more to it than we know, has raised questions about whether the minister should have instead taken a break locally. Here is her announcement, a statement from Honourable, more like Dishonourable, Lisa Neville. Statement. Last week I was admitted to hospital as a result of complications associated with Crohn's disease, a disease I have been living with for 32 years. The condition is an autoimmune disease which I have successfully managed throughout my life. Over the past few months, I had been managing the most recent episode from home. However, my condition progressively worsened and required hospitalisation last week. I remain in hospital currently. Bullshit. Through the course of the past week in hospital, the seriousness of these complications and the impact on my health has become more evident. Following extensive treatment this week, and after consultation with health professionals who have formed the view I cannot return to work as planned, I will be taking a leave of absence for 3 months for further treatment and recovery. Crohn's is a chronic disease. Many people in the community live with this condition, and to date I have successfully managed the effects of it. However, the current episode is the worst I have been confronted with. The clear advice from my doctors is if I don't take this period of rest and recovery, I will be faced with major bowel surgery and risk long-term consequences to the quality and length of my life. Goes on and on. I love my job. Yeah, cushiest job of all. You won't be there much longer, Neville. My love for the community of the Ballarat Peninsula. Yeah, right. You were the one that introduced fluoride in the area, I'm sure. I am working with my doctors on my recovery and will be guided by their advice on when my physical health can allow me to return to work, which at this stage they believe will be in 3 months' time. Once again, I also ask for privacy during this time as I focus solely. Same with Daniel Andrews, same with Greg. See you next Tuesday. They ask for privacy because they don't want people knowing that this is all bull dust. I want to thank the health professionals, same as Andrews, same as Hunt, saying the same shit, who have provided such expert care and advice to me and who will continue to guide my recovery and return to work. I also want to acknowledge and thank my cabinet and caucus colleagues for supporting me to take the time. Yeah, sellouts. I need to make a full recovery. Thank you also to the many friends. My God, who would be a friend of this creature who have wished me well during this time? There it is. And that's probably that woman, another obese woman just like her, having a good time. Got comment here, if that is a hospital room of service, admit me now. It is, it's laughable. This person cannot work for another 2 months because of some chronic illness, and it's having a good time. I don't know how many wines she had, but geez, looking at it, she's knocking them down. Yeah, she's really sick. She's really sick with this Crohn or Crohn's, whatever you want to call it. But let's just see Crohn's. What's Crohn's about? Okay, from the medical news today. How does alcohol affect Crohn's or Crohn's disease? This will be very interesting. A big part of managing Crohn's disease is making dietary changes to prevent symptoms from flaring. Alcohol is a common trigger for Crohn's, and some people with the disease need to avoid or at least restrict their intake. So this clown, supposedly in hospital for 2 weeks, got medical advice by experts, doctors. Yeah, you're allowed out of hospital, but you've got 2 months to recover. Surely they'd be telling her, sorry, no alcohol. No alcohol. Crohn's disease is a type of inflammatory bowel disease. It can affect the entire gastrointestinal tract from the mouth to the anus, but it most commonly affects the small and large intestines. Symptoms vary from person to person. They can change over time. Goes on. Can someone with Crohn's disease drink alcohol? Alcohol can affect the immune system, prompting changes to chemicals that cause inflammation in the gut. This can trigger or worsen symptoms. These chemical changes can disrupt the functioning of the gut. People with Crohn's disease are particularly susceptible to this type of intestinal damage. That is, because each person with Crohn's has a different experience, there is no simple rule about how to handle alcohol. Alcohol may cause no Crohn's symptoms in one person, but severe reactions in another, who may need to eliminate it completely from their diet. Also, people with Crohn's can react differently to different types of alcohol. For example, hard liquor may be easy to tolerate, while beer is a strong trigger for symptoms. It is important for anyone with Crohn's to take time and speak with the doctor about symptoms and how they evolve. Avoiding alcohol for a while and reintroducing it slowly can help a person get better idea of how their body responds. But if she's so bad, that is one thing the health experts, her doctors would have told her, stay away from alcohol. But no, we see her having a good time with her partner. I don't know who it is, whether they are partners, I don't know about her personal life, but yeah, enjoying a few glasses of wine, just coming out of hospital with this, I won't say deadly disease, or illness, but you know, she's got 3 months off work, 3 months getting away from Victorian politics, just like everyone else seems to be getting away. What is going on? There is something very, very wrong with the Victorian government. What's going on? We're not being told the truth. It's not a coincidence. Andrews, Hunt's a different issue. He's federal government, but you know, we had Makakos supposedly, resigning a couple of months ago. Was that just, she's done her job and it's quietly get out of the system? Andrews has done his job. Now we got the Vaseline, get out of the system. look after him. I don't know. But something stinks to high heaven. Something stinks to high heaven with this one. Lisa Neville, you are. Oh, no, I won't say anything. You know what my thoughts about her? Piece of scum. All right. That's it.